Vibez Goddess Tarot. So today I'm going to do a collective general reading, but I already have some cards out, but I'm explaining how I'm gonna do the reading, right? So I have the main tarot deck that I'm gonna use is gonna be the Tarot of Opposites, and then I'm gonna use the Before Tarot, uh, regular tarot deck, and then the After Tarot, right? So the main one I'm gonna use is gonna talk about like what is going on, what are they doing, what is happening, and then the Before Tarot is gonna talk about like their mindset before they did what they did, right? And then the mindset of while they was doing it, and then the After Tarot is like after they did it, what they was thinking, and then it ties back to pretty much goes into the next card, okay? And I have the Oracle of Wisdom to pretty much say what was like little hints on what was going on before, because I'm used it before we take the tarot cards, and then after, and I'm gonna use the Angel deck, the Angels Among Us, to show us like why they doing this, what they trying to show, what they trying to illuminate, what's going on. Okay, and then I already have some cards out. So the cards that I have out is Mercury, and then we have in Jupiter with what you want to be known, what is believed about use the quickest way, and then we have in Taurus with your beliefs, the cost of the way, no, you use the most direct way, and then we have in Pisces spirituality to spirituality to ultimate experience, trusting your psychic knowledge of resulting from the indecision of or about. And then we have in Jupiter, learn or teach, be positive about, grow and expand. And then we have Saturn, fire, Jupiter reverse, Uranus reverse, and Leo. Okay. So hold on. I'm gonna talk about the top row first, and then get into like the bottom row, which is the row that I'm fixing right now. So Mercury is the planet of communication, technology, um, travel, mind, and stuff like that. And as of right now, it is in Gemini, and it's ruled Gemini, so it's pretty much it's cool in Gemini. It likes to be in Gemini, and with this, what you want to be known is like you're speaking or expressing you're only saying what you want to say, right? What you want people to know, and or what you believe that they need to know and they should know. And with this using the quickest way, it's like you're not lying. Okay, some of y'all might be lying to people, and you need to stop that. But some of y'all, you're not lying to people. You just simply you telling them what they need to know, and if the conversation ends there, it ends there. Like if it's quick, it's quick. You just like, all right, that was easy, and go about your business. Or even with that travel, you're not trying to stay outside longer than you need to be and stuff like that. You're not trying to like waste time wasting time doing what you think or you believe what other people want you to do. And then we have Taurus, where your beliefs and the cost of and finding a direct way. Yeah, like I just said before, like with the you're not, some of y'all might be lying, people, like I said, you might stop that, okay? gonna get yourself caught up in something, or it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. And or those people that just like cutting the conversation short, or like trying to like, because when I'm visiting somebody going outside and it's like they go outside and like they doing everything that they need to go outside. Like they not trying to be like, oh, I'll go outside and then, oh, I forgot this, let me go outside again. Or, oh, I forgot that. Like no, it's like while I'm out, I'm out. Because once I go in my house, I'm not coming back out. Like that kind of thing. And it's like you're trying, like you're mapping it out that it makes sense. Like you're not going all zigzaggy all over the place. And which is technically is the quickest way, right? Um, Mapping it out and rooting it out and going what makes sense to you, what works for you, and right, because what popped in my head again for the further on in that example. Let's say you need to go to the store, right? And you need to go to like the store, the mall, food, groceries, right? And they all in different locations. But then you also gotta stop by and see somebody, right? So mhm, these works out so well. So let's say one is over here, one's this way, one right here, and one's over here, right? And then the starting and finish line is pretty much over here. So it's like you're trying to figure out like what way does it make sense where you can hit all points but still get back here like in the quickest way. So you might be like, oh, I'll just go here first, stop by right here, then go here, then boom boom, right? Or just boom boom boom, like however way it works for you. Because you probably like, all right, if I go to my friend's house, probably gonna spend mad time. Or be like, oh, I can just take the friend with me, go here, go there, and then go there. But then you have to drop the friend back off. So you know that neither way you still get back home, but it's like you finding out what works best for you. And it's like, or you can just put off seeing that person a different day, or they come to you, or they meet you here, they meet you there, like you. And then like it's like the friends that you're talking to or you meeting up with or stuff like that, you're making time for people that doesn't drain your energy, that I don't say like go with what you believe. Like you know that you can tell them anything and it will be okay. It won't come back to bite you, and it won't cost you anything, right? And those people that like you will want to ask you stuff and all up in your business is like you're just simply telling them what they need to know, and like they ask a question, you answer the question. You don't give no details, no other like, because that's not what they asked for. Like if they ask you to describe the sky, you just like it's blue, it has clouds, and then they gonna be like that's it, and it's like yeah, you said describe it, like that. That's what it does. They change colors. Sometimes it's gray. It's like that kind of thing. Like you just answering the questions. Like you're not putting no details on anything else on it, no spin or anything, right? Because with this Pisces, when it says like trusting your psychic abilities and your knowledge, it's like you starting to realize and know who's for you, who's not for you, and who you can communicate with and who you can't communicate with. Like those people that is taking the time out to understand you and help you see what you're going through, and those people that's just sitting there listening to you talk to try to like throw it back in your face. And if there's learn and or teach, it's like you're learning now that you can't have these people in your life, because then they will always be nagging in your ear. What popped in my head is like an apple with a worm. I forgot which cartoon that was from. And the right, that little like look a little bug in your ear just always nagging or trying to say like you can't do it, you're not this, you're not that, and this and the third. And it's like you're seeing how those negative thinking is affecting you and causing you to slow down and affecting your growth and your aspirations and ambitions with the fire being here. Seeing that, so about the fire, now we're gonna come over to the bottom line. And Saturn is the planet of karma, life lessons, time. Also, like if sacrifice, like you losing things. And fire is about like taking action, your passion, ambitions, um, like lust and stuff like that as well. And then we have Jupiter reverse, so like the things are not growing, it's not expanding. You're like you're now realizing and seeing why it's not growing, why it's not expanding, and it's because of your beliefs. And the indecision, like you're being indecisive and going back and forth with things that you need to make us like a very hard, strict decision on, like reformed church choice on. And because Uranus is all it's a planet of like reforming and changes is very unexpected. So it's like this might be fucked up to say, but that what popped in my head. It's like you're not growing or moving forward, and that is to be expected, kind of thing. And then we have Leo. And Leo's all about like taking leadership, being active, but also being like the center. I say the center of attention, but they like being in that leadership authority in that leadership position. And now I'm gonna do the crosses like this way. Yeah, cause Mercury and like Leo and Mercury is all about you feeling confident in what you're communicating and speaking out and you're putting out and taking actions on it as well. But it's like I said with the learning and teaching, and then like I said before, Saturn is a planet of like time, karmic lessons, spiritual lessons, and stuff like that. So it's like you would need to learn those in order to like move on and to be able to communicate what you want to communicate effectively and confidently. And because Geminis and Pisces has the like Geminis have the has the twins, not the two twins, have the twins, and Pisces has two fishes, so like you see like the duality kind of thing, but it also you see like the flip of it, which is why Jupiter is upright in one position, but then in reverse in the other position, and it's like it might work for one way, it might work, and the other way might not work, but you have to trust your intuition and go with that to see that certain things might work for certain seasons, but some things might not work for another season. And because Mercury can also be like the planet of like day-to-day expansion, because we communicate with somebody like every day, so you're still growing and expanding day to day. You learn every day. You learn something new every day talking to somebody. Even if you don't talk to somebody with the technology, you're still learning something based off what somebody is saying. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Because I had nothing else to say. So just gonna talk to you what I wrote down beforehand. So I said, so Jupiter right now is in Taurus, right? And it goes retrograde September 4th. Mercury, as of right now, is in Gemini. Saturn is in Pisces. And that lesson, Saturn being in Pisces, it's all about seeing through the delusion, right? And facing reality. And Uranus is in Taurus. Ooh, back up. So Saturn goes retrograde this Saturday. Okay, I'm gonna say the dates because I don't be posting it on the right days. So Saturn goes retrograde. Saturday, June 17th, I believe. Right? This is, yeah, 17th. And Uranus goes retrograde in August. I didn't write down the date because it's August. That's my fault. So pretty much what I'm getting or understanding is from now to like August, something isn't going to change or grow until you learn the lesson. And so even though if you learned the lesson, it's just like you learned it, but do you know how to apply it to your life or integrate it into your life effectively? And then from August to September, yeah, if you didn't like apply it effectively or work on it or change it, then of course there would be no growth and there'd be no changes. So that's what's like it's to be expected kind of thing. It's like if you planted seeds and you watered them, you took care of them, expect it to grow. But it's like if you planted seeds, didn't water them, didn't do anything, why would it grow kind of thing. Like it's to be expected that there would be no growth, there would be no changes. Yeah. So let me get started now with the reading. So I'm gonna cleanse the energy, cleanse the space so you can get started. So if you got headphones in, turn it down for like 5 seconds. Okay. So let's see what the Oracle of Wisdom wanted to say. So we have co-create. Yeah, your beliefs is what's stopping you from actually creating something. And you're not learning the lesson or realizing how that's why I said to be positive, like how your thoughts, how your attitude and all that is affecting you creating something or moving on or you healing something. That's what's called your beliefs is what's costing you. Because like not only are you you're like some because some people could be lying to themselves or lying to others or just simply both. And it's like you have to be honest with yourself because for one you know what you did and you know what happened. And spirit knows as well. So it's just like, what's the point of lying to make it seem like it didn't happen? It's like you're trying to gaslight yourself and gaslight spirit as if spirit didn't know what happened. And just like that, it doesn't make any sense. And that's what's costing you, keeping you stuck in this negative mindset or this cycle of feeling like you don't have confidence or you have to portray yourself to be somebody that you're not and rush into certain things and be impulsive when it's just like you don't because you're the reason why you're doing that is because you're competing with somebody else and trying to take charge of something that you don't know how to take charge of. Then we have clean it up. And then we have round and round. Yeah. That's what I said was a cycle. You ever watch Courage the Cowardly Dog? Right? When Muriel was possessed and we was like, him and Baloo and how but it's like that. Like, you doing something that makes absolutely no sense and then to something that just I won't say is laughing in your face, but you can see like it's not affecting and it's not doing anything. But yet you keep trying it around and around. Like if it's gonna change or if it's gonna do something. Mm-hmm. Then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Right? Not having the confidence to go after something or even be adventurous. Or you did, right? Curiosity killed the cat because his, I want to say his wand looked broken, but his wand is not lightened up. It's not red and stuff like that. And he's mad, so it's like, you know, you play with fire, you will get burnt, or you fuck around and you found out, like you. And then we have the Page of Cups. Yeah, now it's time to apologize. But you're still mad or holding on to a grudge, and it's just like you technically started it. Like it stems from you. It's coming from you, and it's like this. It's very childish and immature way of thinking or going about something. You need to like look at why you're doing that. Where did it come from? Where did it stem from? And let it go. And forgive yourself and apologize who you need to apologize to. And you got the Three of Cups. Oh, I've got to leave room for the in-between cards. Right. Then we have the High Priestess. Right, with that trust, that intuition, and stuff like that. Then we have the Sun reverse. Oh, I gotta cover it because penises. We got the Sun reverse. Right, because what I was gonna say, right, when I was with the zodiacs up here, or even the planet, the astrology, pretty much. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, and Leo is technically ruled by the sun, right? And I was looking at the little fire back here, right? So it's like you close to happiness, you close to like illumination, seeing the truth, seeing things clearly, but it's like you're being a brat about something, being very immature about something, but you know the truth of the matter is that you should apologize, and because you was wrong in some way, shape, or form, and causing yourself with the Three of Cups, and causing yourself of like happiness, growth, success, and celebration. And because the kid is walking away, right? Just like this, pouting like this person over here, and they literally have the similar hair, right? And it's like, but in all honesty, you really want to apologize and celebrate with the people that you're trying to pretend to be mad at, and they don't really care. The sun look, the sun don't look like it care. The sun just like, alright, go on about your business. I'm gonna be over here. I don't care what you're doing. And the baby is sitting here starving. Sunflower's not even looking at the sun. It's like they trying to do something to get attention or be immature or throw a tantrum to get attention, and it's just like it's not working, and it's not working. Alright, so now I'm gonna use the before tarot. So let's see what was going on before. What was their thought process? So it's the Eight of Swords. So it's like a trap or some way shit. Like I said, like I literally said, they started this. It's like, I said, Matt. Okay, now. But Courage the Cowardly Dog, like that still popped in my head with the like, you're doing something. Oh, so it could be like the fact with the Havabaloo and him book too, right? He's trying to be like a fake exorcism, right? It's like you're not even trying to like exorcise somebody. It's like you're trying to bully somebody, right? Or defeat them in some way, shape, or form. And it's like you're seeing that how you're going about it isn't working, but yet you continue doing it. So like you're bullying this person. So like human, regular, non-cartoon term, it's like you're bullying somebody repeatedly, and expecting nothing to come of it, nothing to happen, and like making fun of this person, haha, and kikiing, and it's just like this person is just looking at you as if like you're the weirdo, and that somehow is pissing you off even more, when it's like, in all honesty, you really want to apologize to this person, you really want to be friends with this person, you really want to get to know this person, but it's like the way that you're going about it is why this person don't care to know you, and it's just like it's unbothered. Right? So the before tarot, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're trying to leave somebody out in the cold, or make somebody feel like they out in the cold when they actually a very caring and loving person. So they right, and then the cup that they is about to hold is the Ace of Cups. It's like they cool by themselves. So what they thought was that they was gonna be able to leave this Queen of Cups out in the cold, and she was gonna be sad and all boo hoo hoo. This poor little baby, I gotta take care of him, and it's just like, you slammed the door in my face. Like, you left me out here, so I went to the next one. You know? And it's like, now you see that, it's like now that the toy is taken away from you, you can't play with it, now you want to apologize. See, Three of Cups. It's Nine of Swords. Now, because they actually wanted to be around you. They wanted to celebrate with you, talk to you, get to know you. And now they stressed out and worried about it. That's how they went about the situation. Keeping them up at night. Stressed out. Can't sleep. Because this Queen of Cups is happy is celebrating by her damn self. So we have an after tarot. Oh, wow. So after we have the Six of Cups, the Hermit, and the Six of Swords. Yeah. This Queen of Cups became very, I won't say she became very introverted, but she awakened, gone within, found out her self-love, self-care, and put this and leaving this in the past and moving on and moving forward to much calmer waters. And now you out here stressed out, wanting to apologize. Because you don't want to be in the past. You want You didn't want to be left in the past. You just wanted them to chase you a little bit. And or they wanted you to chase them a little bit. And it's like, nah. Like this one. No. Because even if you look at this Queen of Cups, there's no other, like, it's just her throne. There's nothing else around her but water an animal. It's like she will be okay by herself. It's like they never thought or imagined that she would be okay by herself or be confident by herself, be able to love herself, care for herself. That she will always need a friend, always need a companion, right? If they lost her friends, lost like because if you look at this Three of Cups versus this Three of Cups, there's three people, where it's just her by herself, right? So it's like they thought if you lost your friend group, lost people that you can go on adventures where you can go out with, that you'd be worried and boo-hooing and can never sleep at night, won't move on, won't move forward. When did the complete opposite. Like you put this in the past, moved on, realized, okay, this clean up. There's not the people that are meant to be in my life. Now I would have just been going round and round with these people. They would have just come in, left, come in, left, as if it was like the door, roundabout, or even just a carousel. Because I don't know why that popped in my head. Right, you're going up and down, and it's like all that was unnecessary and unneeded. And this Queen of Cups realized that and put it in the past and moved on. It was always going to be rocky and chaotic. And like I said, now they want to come in and apologize because they didn't want to be left in the past. Now they try to make it seem like it was a joke. It was like a little joke. I was just trying to give you space. Like, I wasn't trying to give you, like, space. And it's like, no. No. Right? See, the Eight of Wands. Now they trying to come in. Or think about how they can come in after they did all this. After they left you on the cold, how can they come back in? How can they get in? And the only way for them to get in is for them to apologize. But then for them to apologize, they have to take accountability for their actions and admit that they knew that what they was doing when they did it. See? Hangman. They now see things in a different perspective. They left you out in the cold and thought that you was going to stay. Well, you was going to stay there. You was going to be there. You're going to boo-hoo-hoo and hoping they come back, wishing for them to come back. And it's like now they're the ones that's left out in the cold and they have to apologize. And because you now know something that you didn't know before, right? You now know that this was on purpose. They intentionally did this, or right? Because it literally went from before to like present. So like they started off being a brat, being closed off, right? Turning their back on you. And it's like now they're the ones that's left out in the cold. You gain a new perspective. You see things differently, right? Because like I said, with Saturn being the planet of sacrifice, they put you out in the cold, put you in the hangman, left you out to dry, okay? And they expected you to be there by the time they got back, and it's just like, no. Or even now when they come back, you're comfortable being where you are, and they just like, whoa. That wasn't what you were supposed to do, okay? What you were supposed to do is cry, worry, and like be upset that I'm not here. And it's like, no, because they follow somebody out, like let's say it was somebody else's advice and they thought it was all so great, all so kind. Now that person and that person is now out in the cold. You had like you taking care of yourself. You found a new like group of people that take care of you. That even if you in like this stalemate, this harsh situation, you found like comfort in it. Like you're cool with it. You're fine with it. Like it's not. Well, in the beginning, probably like stressed you out. Probably was worried. Probably kept you up at night. Probably, But it's like now you cool. You comfortable, right? That's what this leg cross meaning. Like he's comfortable. His hands behind his back. He's drinking water, which is, I don't think you can do that when you're upside down. But hey, it's just showing how even more like he's comfortable in this new mindset and position that he's in. And the Hangman could also speak about like spiritual development and spiritual growth and enlightenment. Again, with this hermit, it's just like you went within, you started becoming spiritual enlightened and awakening to certain things, and gain a whole new perspective, and started taking action on that, and leaving this behind, and leaving those people out in the cold. And it's like now they're saying gaining a new perspective on you, but also you're gaining a new perspective on them, and friendship and trust and stuff like that. And then we have the magician, right? Trying to get all their tools and their ducks in a row. To try to come in and give you this apology so y'all can celebrate. Or you can give them some type of time, your energy, right? Ten of Pentacles, you can have something that's very long lasting for them to come back in your energy, because they sorry, they didn't mean to do it. It was a little joke. Yo. Right? Okay. So now they trying to, like I said, they trying to get all their ducks in a row, trying to do everything, gather all that they need in order to, they gathering the strength to come in to apologize, so they can be a celebration or even a reconciliation, for them to have, like, to be in this long lasting energy, like, so you can have some type of longevity with you, this long lasting connection with you. You can give to them, or continue giving to them like you was doing before. And I keep looking at this monkey. Oh yeah, this person, they have somebody enabling them. Like I said, they follow somebody in the code, they listen to somebody, and now they're trying to do everything in their power to undo what this person told them to do. And the only way for that to happen is for them to come clean and apologize. And because now, like, if they thought that you was never, also you're never gonna be successful, you're never gonna be happy, you're never gonna create something, it's like you did more than that, right? It's like you was learning, right? You was in the process of learning how to do something or stuff like that, and it's like now you learned, okay, to the point that now that you're able to teach, like, other people, or even to guide other people and lead other people, or to even now to apply it and to create something, and it, like, whatever you're creating speaks for itself. So it's like you didn't go the route that everybody else went. You didn't rush. You didn't find the quickest way. You found, like, even if you did find the quickest way, like, it was very direct. Like, you didn't skip over anything. You didn't cheat or anything like that. You didn't cut no corners. And, like, your work is paying off and speaking for itself. Like, other people will see it and be like, wow, like, this person really took the time out to understand something, to learn something, to, if it's, I want to say, to mix something correctly. I don't know, okay? I don't know, but hey. Don't know what you mixing, but you go ahead. And it's like now they need the help, and they're coming to you, or need to come to you and ask you for help, and they don't, they might be too much in their pride and their ego to literally put that aside, to admit that they was wrong. As much as they want to apologize, they might not even do it. Right? And then we have the King of Wands. So as much as they want to apologize, as much as they might want to apologize, look at his face. Can you see his face? Look at his face. He look like, I really don't want to do this. Okay? They have to take charge and move forward and move on. They're like, I really don't want to do this. I really got to go. Like, I want them to come to me, but they're not coming to me, so now I got to go to them. And it's just like with this high priestess here, when it's trusting your intuition, you can probably know that they coming to you, sense that they coming to you. Um, but even if they do come to you, it's like you trusting your intuition, you like reading between the lines. You're not just listening to what they're saying. You, because the King of Wands, he could be he's a king of many things. Okay, he can be very ambitious, passionate, um, be very loyal, okay, very action oriented, okay, always moving forward thinking, a pioneer kind of thing. Um, but he can also be a player, very charming, manipulative, superficial, um, impulsive kind of thing. So it's like, yeah, that could be why he didn't like. Now he see the error of his ways, and now he had to come apologize, and it's just like to undo everything that they did, and they just like, I don't want to do this. They were supposed to come to me, not I go to them. It's like, now I left myself out on the cold on something like a good thing. It's just like, and they know it. See the Hermit, and they know it. But this Queen of Cups that they left out on the cold, that turned into this Hermit, done turned into a High Priestess, and they just like, how the fuck am I supposed to get? I can't lie, okay? Because if I lie, she gonna know. And it's just like, my problem is they just want to rip their band-aid off and be like, all right, I'm just gonna go in and rush in. But they was like, damn, if I rush in, that's what like got me into this position in the first place. And it's like they, because with the Hermit here and this Hermit, the way that is different is, well, his staff is a snake for one, and he has a wolf like companion. So it's like you have a grasp of who's the snake, who's not for you, right? If you know the snake in the, like those snakes that's in the grass hiding, like you already spotted out, got it, and it's like, yeah, nope. It's like you see all that, you know who is not who, and you know, just letting go and releasing. But it's like you goodbye yourself. It was like, damn, like you supposed to go. There was like she was supposed to come to me, not I go to her. See, now the fight's over. You're the only one standing. Like, why would you do that? Like, everybody hurt and they just looking at you like now she the last one standing. She was supposed to, they was the least, you was supposed to be the least one to be the last one standing. It's just like, but part of my, they pictured you to be Jerry, okay? And it's just like you never gave Jerry vibes for them to be thinking that you will ever be Jerry, right? To be hiding away, like cowarding, crying, and wanting, seeking help and stuff like that. And I'm getting at most you could have been Morty, okay? Or even Summer. Like, you might crave, like, you know, like they care or crave, like, Rick's approval or attention. It's like, but, like, as time goes on, right, you see, like, you don't need nobody else's approval or stuff like that. Like, you have to do what makes you feel okay, what feels right to you, go within, because you know the answers and you have the answers within and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying, is trust your intuition, right? Because even the light is the same in the Hermits. And it was like when they didn't expect you to fight and they just, like I said before with the analogy, like they kept trying to bother you, and it's just like, now you celebrating, you throwing a party and stuff like that, and they wondering why they was never invited, and it's just like, why would you be invited? And it's like, because we're not friends, and it's just like, what do you mean? And it's just like, what? Like, they try to figure out, like, what do you mean, like, we're not friends? It's like, how can we not be friends? And it's just like, you literally harassed me and bothered me and bullied me like forever in the day. Like, why would we ever be friends? And it's like now they have to like apologize or come back in and apologize and make up for what they want to do because they thought you were Jerry, and you weren't at all whatsoever. Right? They was blind. They would had a whole bunch of illusions that they wanted to believe, and now they mad. They mad now because the truth of the matter is you was never Jerry. Right? The Knight of Pentacles. They knew that, and they would just didn't care. They was mad stubborn, and they didn't want to believe it. They was like, no, she will come to me. She will chase me. Right? Nine of Cups. They wanted you to come and bring them this romantic offer. And they was like, no, she will come. They're going to come. Everybody chase me because everybody wants me. And it's like, no. And they missed it. They missed out. They missed out. Because this Queen of Cups went on a spiritual journey to go within. With this Hermes, like, go within, get the answers that she seeks. And now she's this High Priestess. Right? Because the pillars is talk about stability. But it's also like the duality. That's what the J and the B means. Like water and fire, the masculine and feminine, light, dark, and it's like you're balanced in like with both, right? And that you're good, loving, and caring for yourself and going within. And now they just like fuck. It's just like fuck. You ever saw How High? What popped in my head? Was it Redman? When the weed was flying all over the place and he was like, fuck, 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 fuck. Like that part. It's like, now they mad. Because they don't have nothing left. Nothing to go off of. Right? Now we got the Chariot. Yeah, because you're moving on, you're moving away. Right? Well, look at... Doesn't it kind of sort of give you the same kind of vibe? Like, now you taking charge, you moving on, you moving away. They see who's the real, who really was in charge, who really pulls the weight and stuff like that. And now they just like, fuck. Like, this wasn't what's supposed to happen. I thought this, and the third. I thought she needed people. I thought she this. I thought this. I thought that. And it's just like, nah, Sway. That was never the case. Right? There we have Nine of Cups reverse. Right? They were smug and in their ego, in their pride. And that's why they out in the cold. You see? Nine of Wands. Reverse. Now they can't come in and defend themselves. Because it was their pride and their ego. And wanting people to chase after them or give to them and stuff like that, as if like this God complex kind of thing. I want people to submit to them, or even serve them. Here's what kept them out in the cold. Them listening to other people. Right? That caused you to walk away. You picked your battles wisely. They left you. They left you out in the cold. You was like, all right. And you walked off to go find warmth. They were just like, nah, you weren't supposed to do that. It's like you weren't supposed to be smart enough to think about that. To even go on that, like, to put two and two together, like, oh, it's cold here. Let me go find shelter somewhere else. Right? Now they trying to come in very quick and swiftly. That's crazy. To catch up with your Chariot. And then it's like, it's not going to catch up because it's two totally different speeds. It's... I'm sorry. It's not funny. It's it's not funny. Like I said, somebody that's really childish, very immature, way of thinking or going about something, and they expected it to work out, and it's just like, okay, sweetie. Like, it's just like they their vehicles are not like, you could be in this chariot, they on this Knight of Swords. It's not, the Knight of Swords can't really catch up to the chariot, and even if it does catch up to the chariot, chariot could destroy this Knight of Swords, right? And then we have the Five of Swords, like you walking away, go like already finding common grounds. We had like over this the Six of Swords after, right? So it's like you're smooth, you like moved on and stuff like that. They still stuck in their pride and their ego, thinking like you were gonna come back, you're gonna chase them. They just sitting here waiting. You just like, you're not even thinking about them. You're not concerned about them. It's, that's what I'm like. It's funny, but not funny, because this person is really just his delusion. But it's like with that Nine of Swords, it's like they don't want to admit, because this is their worst nightmare. They didn't want this to happen, and it's like, but it's happening, and they have to realize that and accept it. And it's like, no, like, she's gonna come back. See, she's gonna come back. It's just a joke. It's okay. And it's like, no. Like, you're just, you by yourself. She's not coming back. She don't care. See, the Six of Cups. Oh, we had the Six of Cups. You moving on from the past, leaving it in the past, and they just like, no, like, she's gonna come back. Like, I know she's gonna come back. See, the Eight of Wands. Right? The past, or the could be like the past trying to come back, right? To come in and give this apology. Because now they see that they just gonna be sitting here waiting forever. If they don't come to you, right? Nine of Wands. There's all these knights coming up, taking movements. Now they're trying to take this brave, impulsive action, coming towards you, right? To catch up with, to stop your chariot, stop you from moving on, moving forward. And it's just like, no, okay, no, because the chariot, for one, we do have the dark and the light, like we said here, with the like the fire and the water. It's like you're balancing between both, right? You did the shadow work, you did the dark work. You, if you had any insecurities, you faced them. You had any fears, you faced them. Any skeletons in the closet, you faced them. Okay, if all your fears and nightmares was happening, like, you pushed through them, you conquered through it, like, and stuff like that. And then, you know, now you standing in your light and being like cool, being like, you're good with it. And it's like, you know you could go back and tap back into that dark energy, like being angry and lashing out on people, right? And protecting yourself, but it's like you're choosing peace and stuff like that. You're balancing between both. Like, you can go back and forth, right? Like I said, with that, telling people what they need to know, it's like, you don't need to lie. There's no reason. Just, tell them what they need to know. They ask you a question. It's like I said before with the sky. You just say what you just describe it. You don't give no extra, like, it does this, it does that, it does that. Like, nah, you're just saying what it is, how it goes, and be like, yeah. They be like, that's it, yeah. And it's like, then they start realizing, like, oh, like, we're not the same, like, it's not like how it was before. Like, so it's like they start worrying and thinking like, oh, you're onto something, like, you know something. It's just like, yeah, you know that they're a snake. You know that they're not really your friend. They trying to pretend to be your friend so they can get some type of information, or to be around you, be your energy, to sabotage you in some way, shape, or form. And it's just like, nah, I'm okay. I'm good. I see now, and I know now, and I'm comfortable with being left out in the cold by you. Like, go on and move on. I did a lot of great things while you was gone. Let me continue doing those great things. And they just like, whoa. What great things? Let me see. And it's just like, they already know the great things that you did, which is why they trying to come in and benefit off of those things, or even trying to attach their name to it in some way, shape, or form. Right? Seven of Pentacles. All that work and effort that you put in, they already know. They already know the seeds that you planted. They saw it. They see how it's growing, how it's doing, and now they want to come in and take and benefit off the like the next rounds that you're planting. See, 7 of Cups. And we had the 7 of Cups here. It's delusion. Oh, damn it, we got titties. Then we have the star. The star. Right, because now everything's being illuminated. The light. Right? You moving on. You living your life. You're happy. Being vulnerable. Being yourself. Being your true, authentic self. And seeing through all like the glitters and the illusions and the illusions that everybody was trying to put you under, right? Or they didn't even want you to see. And as well said, because the Chariot is a 7 card, right? And we have the 2 sevens that came up pretty much together. And pretty much, like I said, like all the work and efforts that you put in, they trying to like take it from you. Because and then they feel like they would have been able to. They were smug, like, oh, you will just allow them back in, everything will be fine. They would just y'all would just apologize, y'all be friends, and everything would go back to normal. And that's a delusion. That's wild. And it's just like no, because they didn't work on themselves, and even if they do work on themselves, it's like they're just now planting those seeds and they don't know what's gonna come of it. So they want you. They planted the seeds, but they want you to take care of it and water it and stuff like that. And it's like you're busy watering and taking care of your own thing, living your own life purpose, and shining your own light, being true to who you are. Which is pretty much any lies or slander that they ever said about you is being, because I see her like she's in the water, but she's pouring water out. It's like it's being cleared, right? There's cleaning up, right? Because like I said before, your work is speaking for itself, and it's like wow, this person's life, they're sitting here waiting for you, looking at you, trying to get all their ducks in a row to get you back, and it's just like this person stopped focusing on you. Oh, once you left, they started doing better. So it's like you always said that they was the problem, but yeah, it looking like you were the problem, right? They didn't see the truth before, or they didn't want nobody to see the truth or acknowledge the truth, speak the truth in any way, shape, or form. The Ace of Swords, not the King of Swords. Who holds the Ace of Swords? Right? They didn't want to see the truth. They didn't want to know the truth. They just wanted to sit there. You come to them. You come to them, okay? And everything was gonna work out. And it's just like, no. Now they seeing through the fog, then seeing through the smoke, and see like, oh, she was never gonna come to me. They was never gonna chase me. I might not be as hot that I think I am. King of Swords. It's like now they see the truth. Now they got the message. Now they sitting there. You done moved on, walked away. You picked your battles wisely. You was like, I'm not fighting for you. I'm not chasing you. This makes no sense. Goodbye. Go on about your business. You want people to chase you? Go find them. Go find those people. And now they see the truth. They sitting there like, damn. What am I supposed to do? Right? We have penises. We have the lovers. And before they thought, I can say this is my soulmate. We're soulmates. It's a soulmate connection. We're supposed to be together, and it's just like, no. It's like even if that was the case, right? With the angel being here, it's like even if that was the case, you went within, like I said, with the spiritual awakening, the spiritual journey, or had an enlightenment, right? And went within and started and realized and healed and started to realize that this person was never actually your soulmate. See, star, this person was never actually your soulmate because you couldn't be vulnerable with him. You was after the fact, that's when you was able to open up and be vulnerable and be who you truly are. with yourself, and have like while you was with this person, like all your hopes and dreams and aspirations died out. It's like once this person left, that's when you started getting those back, and that's why you continue to walk away and leaving this person out in the cold, because you realize that this person was never your soulmate, not part of your soul family, no nothing. Right? Two of Swords. They would have kept you at the stalemate. They would have kept you at a stalemate. And now, it's like, they didn't want you to see the truth. They want you to see clearly. It's like, now that you see clearly, even with the eyes, like with the blindfold, because this high priestess, now they're fighting in competition at this stalemate because other people are seeing clearly and defending you. And where some people are defending you, they are defending their actions towards you as if it's okay. And it's like, now that they realize that it's not okay, they're trying to say like, oh, I understand and I'm sorry and I apologize, this is why I came. And then people just like, but you knew what you was doing the whole time. Like, that is that. Right? The World card. It was like, before y'all was together, everything was all fine and dandy. Like, they was working with somebody, and they really thought this was okay. They thought everything was going to be working out. This is the way that this cycle was going to go. And it's like, now they realizing that it's not. Yeah, they juggled it. They was juggling, but what I wanted to say was like, they fumbled it. They fumbled. They fumbled it, and now they're trying to rush back in very impulsively, try to make it seem like they wasn't doing something else in the background, and their emotions all over the place, because I won't say they actually, like, they didn't, how this is going, they didn't want it to go that way. Like, they didn't want you to, like, actually leave them and walk away from them, but it's like, that's what your actions expressed. It expressed, I don't care, leave me alone, get out of my life. And you said, okay, hurt you, copy. And that's what you did. And now they're trying to say like, well, I didn't mean it. And it's just like, if you didn't mean it, why did you say it? Like, it's just, why did you put that out there? And they just like, damn, see, Chariot, like, you still moving on, minding your business, moving on, moving forward, and they just stay here stuck trying to figure out how they gonna get it back. And it's like, you can't, because you fumbled it. You fumbled it. Like, it's gone. It's over. Right? So now we have not for you. See? See? You walked away because the person wasn't for you. This whole... it's crazy. It's like... They thought that you would, like... By them doing this, you would think like they was really your soulmate. And it's just like, no, your soulmate wouldn't put you through this. No way, shape, or form. Leave you out in the cold so you can be abandoned, feel jealous. Because the that three of cups with the three people over here to two people, or to one person right here, is like they literally wanted to celebrate with you. They actually wanted to be around you and stuff like that. But it's like they wanted you to submit to them, bow down to them, and allow them to juggle you and fumble you and have many other options. And you just sit here and do all the work and be blind to the fact that that's what they're really doing. And Spirit just like, why would that ever be okay or ever get like be a thing? Right? Flexible. They thought you was gonna be flexible, and it's just like, yeah, you was real flexible of who you let in and let out of your life. And like, they're the reason for that. Like, they came in, did a whole bunch of fuck shit, and now you just like, yep, nope, yeah, no. It's just they closing the doors. Just and they just sit here like, damn, I thought you was gonna be able to bend to my will, submit to me, listen to me, be my little puppet, be my little toy, and just like, no. Terry's like, no. See? New life. She moving on, getting a new life. She learned the lessons, accomplished this, Chariot twice, like moving on, moving forward, moving on up. You get to be stuck here.
and just delusional, sitting here waiting for you, like, oh, she gonna come for me. I know she is. And it's like, she's not. She's not. And, or they is, and it's like, they're not. They're not. They're moving on, moving forward. It's like, you stuck in this cycle where y'all was together, and it's like, yeah, that's it. That cycle is ended. Over. You ended it by leaving this person out in the cold, and they got a whole new life for them, and they could continue living in that new life. Like, you're in that past life for them. You're not in this new life, and I'm pretty sure they don't want you in this new life. So let's look at the angels. Don't want you in that new life at all. Hold on. Yeah, because it's now the King of Swords. He has two different crowns. So, like, they take off the crown before that they had and, like, gained a whole new crown. So, it's like, before they thought they was this hot shit, that everybody wanted them, everybody was going to chase after them. They had to take that crown off and put on a whole different crown. Now they have, like, Boo Boo the Fool written across their forehead because they was wrong. It's like, even if you did wanted them, right? You was never gonna chase them. And then it's like, they were so arrogant and confident, well, arrogant slash fake confident in themselves, that they thought that you would chase them, and they thought, oh, like, leaving you or bullying you will get you to like them or get to them, or like in some way, shape, or form. And you're just like, why would I ever? And it's like, even if before in the past that was like your thing, it's like you started to heal from that, started to look into that, and realize, look into like your relationships and stuff like that, and starting to heal and move on, and be at balance and peace with yourself and spirit, and addressing your flaws, and realizing that you might be imperfect, but you might have some flaws, but everyone has flaws and stuff like that. You made peace with it. Then we have Archangel Crystal with higher consciousness, light, and Christ light. Right? Trying to bring this to your awareness. Then we have the goddess Lakshmi with prosperity, beauty, and fortune. Yeah, with that Ten of Pentacles, they just trying to come in and take. Let's say if it's a company and stuff like that, they trying to work with your company or work for your company, but then like dismantle it from the inside. Yeah, don't do that. Like, continue moving cut this person out, okay? Then we have Archangel Gabriel with self-expression, creativity, and the North Star. Yeah, because you're finding your purpose and going towards your purpose. With all the stars being here, like, you going and moving towards your purpose, and this person trying to like stop you from that, and it's like, that's not happening, right? But that's all that I'm seeing for this reading. So if you feel like this reading resonated with you, then please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.